Greetings, salutations, and good now. I'm local astrologer Kevis Major, doing it major. And in this video, we're going to be talking and we're going to be preparing for the new moon that we're going to be experiencing in Scorpio. Yes, guys, everything is happening in Scorpio. There are a lot of planets, a lot of energies predicated in water. This is going to be a very emotional time, a very intuitive time, a very a very much creative time, as well as we are able to dive deep into ourselves and into the depths of, the different aspects of ourselves, and we'll be able to bring something or spring something to the surface, and hopefully it's something beautiful, hopefully it's something productive, hopefully it is something of substance. Now, let's talk about the lunation cycle, where we are right now and where we are heading. So in the next 2 days, we're still experiencing the waning moon, and in the next 2 days we're going to be having a lunar event, which is the new moon, where the sun and moon are going to be conjuncting. They're going to be in the same sign, and basically it means that the angle that the sun is in and its reflection onto the Earth's atmosphere is reflecting the moon back into the same direction that the sun is in, and we are going to be able to see that in the next 2 days. Now, when we are going through a new moon, people who are into Wicca, people who are into witchcraft, wizardry, into different occult practices and beliefs, they are of the opinion or view that the new moon is a good time to set new intentions and to set new affirmations and to start working on new manifestations. So the new moon in Scorpio is a powerful time for transformation, emotional depth, and shadow work. The Scorpio energy deals with deep emotions, the subconscious healing, the theme of death, rebirth, and renewal. So we're going to discuss some of the key practices for this lunation. All right, and like I said, the new moon basically is a new mood, so a new time, or a time to set new intentions, new motivations, new goals, new affirmations, new manifestations, or even to just revisit them, you understand me, and to update them. Yeah, because maybe you haven't completely manifested what you were trying to manifest in the past 14 days or the past 27 days, or whatever is the cycle that you're working on. Maybe your manifestation isn't finished. So on the new moon, it's a great time to refresh things and to transform things in some way, shape, or form. So let's tap into some 5 practices, that we could do during this lunation period that we're going to experience on the first and second of between the 1st and 2nd of November. And we're going to be monitoring this event because this is going to be a major astrological event, the new moon, in Scorpio. So again, new moon represents a new mood, just enacting something new, making something new in a major way, or even minor adjustments to a ritual that you were enacting. All right, so number 1, it's a good time to set powerful intentions for transformation. It's a time to let go of all emotional baggage and invite personal growth. So this is a good time to write down your intentions in relation to emotional healing, intimacy, and transformation, and letting go. So a lot of people like to write things down and you're journaling, but you need to write down something specific towards your emotional healing, in terms of certain emotions that you're trying to let go, in terms of certain things that you're trying to transform, and just different aspects of your life where you would like to dive deeper into and become more intimate with yourself in that realm of your life. For example, let's say that you are experiencing the new moon is going to be in Scorpio, but the new moon in Scorpio is going to be in your third house, right? So maybe this new moon in Scorpio, it's good to do something new when it comes to, your close surroundings and your siblings. Maybe it's good to do something new when it comes to, how you communicate and the things that make you happy, and the things that challenge you intellectually. Maybe it's a time to get a new puzzle book or something. You know what I mean? Something that stimulates your mind, because when anything happening in the third house, deals with the close surroundings, siblings, close transportation, intelligence, happiness, communicating, being intellectual, and, being social in some way, shape, or form. If you're having the new moon, let's say in the seventh house, this new moon in the seventh house is good for creating new relationships or refreshing your relationships. Whether it's a relationship with yourself, a person, place, or a thing, it's good to do something new in the relationship. You understand? Or with someone who's close to you, or maybe do something new when it comes to bringing balance and harmony, diplomacy into a certain aspect of your life. So that's why it's important to get personal readings, to get natal readings and transit readings, or even learn astrology for yourself, so you can know how these different astrological events would impact you personally. All right, so number two, and before we go on, these are some of the questions that you could ask yourself when you're writing down things. So write down stuff like, what do I need to release to become the most authentic version of myself? What transformations am I ready to embrace, not ready to embrace? What are the things that if I change is going to help me to catapult further ahead in life? What are the people that I need to disassociate with for me to reach to my desired goals, and things that are more predicated to your transformation. Number two, shadow work and journaling. So we already talked about writing your intentions for transformation, but the Scorpio, the moon in Scorpio is a time for us to react and respond to the scorpionic energies, which are, transformation and taking power and control over, certain aspects of our life. So this energy is going to invite you to explore hidden emotions and face parts of yourself that are often suppressed. So it's a good time to, journal and, write down the things that may come up during those times of solitude or times of meditation. So think about things like, what fears hold you back from deep emotional connection? Where in your life are you resistant to change? What are the things that will take you, a longer time to adapt to or get used to? And, kind of keep a journal. And these are the things that you want to start working on slowly but surely, and even, being more vulnerable and open to receiving assistance, because if there's resistance, maybe you need some assistance. Yeah. Number three, energy cleansing and grounding. So Scorpio's intensity can feel overwhelming. Yeah. So this is a good time for us to do a lot of grounding when we're going through, this whole Scorpio season. We need a lot of earthly energies to keep us grounded, and especially when we're having these massive grand water trines, it's very, very, very important for us to stay grounded and continually be doing our grounding exercises. So whether it is just having really grounded affirmations and really grounded thoughts, whether it is balancing our emotions by, writing them down and actually looking at them, and organizing our emotions from a practical state, or whether it is just, doing physical grounding activities like, being out in nature and walking barefoot, and, doing physical exercise and stuff like this. These are things that, keep us grounded and connected to the earth. Also, something that is really good is cleansing your space using herbs such as sage, rosemary, San Polo, or the different type of herbs that you could use to just cleanse your space. Also, when it comes to cleansing your space, that deals with cleaning as well. So the new mood, you want to clean your house, thorough cleaning, decorate. You want to get out all of the old debris, the old dust. You know what I'm saying? This is a good time for cleaning. Also, detoxifying your body. So think about, doing a fast leading up to the new moon, just to help you to release some of the stuff. Maybe even doing like a smoke break, I'm saying, to get some of the smut and stuff out of your your airways. We're talking about salt baths, even soaking your feet in certain oils and herbs and stuff like this. Just anything that promotes detoxification and letting go, and putting you in a state of renewal. So you want to feel as light and as new and as fresh as possible. Number 4, rituals of release and rebirth. Yeah, so perform rituals to release anything that no longer serves you. For me, I like to play certain type of music that makes me cry and have that emotional release. Yeah. But for some people, they like to write things down on a paper, the things that they're trying to release, the toxicity. You kind of express it on a paper, and then you burn it. You have a ritual where you burn it. Scorpio is associated with water, so you might want to consider doing certain type of ritual baths. You understand me, where you get certain type of herbs and essential oils, and you work with the moon, and you charge the water under the new moon, and you have the bath, and while you're bathing, you could cry, or you could just imagine that you're releasing all of these toxins or negative traumas and stuff into the water, and then when you flush the water, it's like you're flushing out all of the negativity. Yeah, so you could think about doing activities like that at this point in time. Number 5 is connecting with the Scorpio theme. Yeah, so Scorpio rules mysticism, secrets, emotional depth, sexuality, and power. You could also think about transformation, the whole process of birth, life, and death, which there's just transformation, or the end phase of a circumstance or situation. Engage in meditation, tarot card readings, even dream journaling, and gain insight into your subconscious. So anything that taps you into the occult, occult type things, it would be a great practice to engage in during the new moon in Scorpio. All right, so by preparing for this alignment, for preparing for the new moon, you already know now the things that you could do to prepare yourself, and the things that is going to be on your mind, and the activities that you want to be involved in during the new moon. So you're looking at cleaning and making sure that you could decorate and put on some new bed sheets. If you have some new clothes, you could get some new clothes. Don't go overboard, but again, you're just working with the energies, and it's more symbolism at this point. So you don't have to go crazy, because everything is mental. Yeah, everything is emotional before it's physical. But to make these energies work more with you, so your subconscious mind is tapped into the physical, the conscious mind. That's why we have certain physical practices of maybe putting on some new socks, or painting your fingernails a new color, maybe like a dark green, or not a dark, maybe dark green, dark blue, royal blue, burgundy, something like this, what I'm saying, because it's symbolism for scorpionic energies. All right, I'm gonna say farewell for now, major farewell for now, until we greet again. I'm local astrologer Kevis Major. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, send me a DM or email at kevisbmajor@gmail.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Doing it major. I think I did that 2 times.